We know because of him we get back up. We like Mack trucks standing on the facts, bro. They wanna know why we all in, they can ask God. He been so good, we been so bad. He brought my soul back, Jesus brought my glow back. Fully focused, this is no cap. Snap a picture like a code, they got some praise that I can't hold back. Whole lot, cold cat, back on the dope track. But I ain't slinging dope, I'm slinging hope that'll make your toes tap. Snap back to my reality, every day I see casualties. Before I judge morality, understand the sin's fatalities. We all victims of the same curse, dying from the same thirst. Been hurt by the same hurt with the same word. Bought us out, Christ the King, man, he did it all. We all been ruined by the fall, back against the wall. Got the call, drop everything, ran to him. This man is sin, got born again and started tapping in. Started traveling, block to block, state to state. God is great, I'm trying to eat the food that's on the plate. Ay, we elevate gospel, not just a title for me to talk about, but a mission to let my life speak. Can't sleep, man, it's deep, it's a cold game. And I ain't tripping cause the Lord run the whole thing. We live in a world full of sin, but we know because of him we get back up. We like Mack trucks standing on the facts, bro. They wanna know why we all in, they can ask God. He been so good, we been so bad. He brought my soul back, Jesus brought my glow back. Fully focused, this is no cap. Snap a picture like a code, they got some praise that I can't hold back.
Oh, we don't understand the complexities of the problems. The problem is not first out there. The problem first is down in here. If God would change my heart, I'll see life in a different way. I'll see my brothers and sisters in a different way. Oh God, I'm the one that needs to be changed. Let me talk to you for a minute.
I'm on the way, coming out the bay. Ay, it's your boy PLA and we can do this all day. If you on the Broadway, yep, that leads to destruction. It'll mess up your function, but hold up, excuse my presumption. Do you know the Lord yet? Have you tasted of his word? Have you felt the Lord's love yet? He's the subject and predicate. Everything else is irrelevant. He came down heaven sent to make sure we get heaven settlement. It's for our betterment. Everything that the Lord does. He who was, still is, don't want drama, but that's on blood cause God loves stuck with a passion. He told me to pull up on the block on him, drop the rock on him and keep dashing. He ain't asking, he telling, we yelling. Glory to the King, we got the pot hot and the house smelling. We giving, we ain't selling. Yep, it's all yours for the free. When I felt that, it had my heart swelling. We live in a world full of sin, but we know because of him we get back up. We like Mack trucks standing on the facts, bro. They wanna know why we all in, they can ask God. He been so good, we been so bad. He brought my soul back, Jesus brought my glow back. Fully focused, this is no cap. Snap a picture like a code, they got some praise that I can't hold back. We live in a world full of sin, but we know because of him we get back up. We like Mack trucks standing on the facts, bro. They wanna know why we all in, they can ask God. He been so good, we been so bad. He brought my soul back, Jesus brought my glow back. Fully focused, this is no cap. Snap a picture like a code, they got some praise that I can't hold back. We live in a world full of sin, but we know because of him we get back up. We like Mack trucks standing on the facts, bro. They wanna know why we all in, they can ask God. He been so good, we been so bad. He brought my soul back, Jesus brought my glow back. Fully focused, this is no cap. Snap a picture like a code, they got some praise that I can't hold back.
We know because we live in a world that is estranged from God. A world that has been estranged from God. I don't know what divorce feels like, but I'm sure it's weird. I'm sure it's weird in the sense of being around one another or occupying the same city or knowing the same friends, but you're disconnected and it feels weird. Bless you, my brother. But God said, I'm going to end the divorce. He says, I am married to the backslider. He said, there is no divorce with me. If you're in your tent today, I pray that you would hear his voice. He's saying, you may have turned away from me, but I'll never turn away from you. And in love tonight, God turns to his children and he says to us, come here, come unto me, all who are heavy laden and burdened down, and I will give you rest. Oh, that is the call of God. He's saying this, before you come to me, I'm going to come to you. And when you see me, it would only be right. I like to tell it this way. I think about movies, and in movies sometimes they have two lovers who haven't seen each other in a while, and when they see each other at a distance, because they're so excited to see one another, they run to one another. It would be wrong for them not to have both of them running, but to have just one running and one standing there. But this is the very love of God. It said that when the prodigal son finally got reminded of who he was and who his daddy was and what he had as an inheritance, he said, I'm going home. And the Bible says something interesting. It says that while he was still a ways off, before he got to his father's house, it says that his father saw him and ran down to where he was and hugged him and kissed him. And he had just got out of the pig pen, just got out of the dirt and the mud and the muck and mire. But it didn't make no difference to the father. He didn't see that. He saw his son. And the statement he made was, my son who was dead is now alive. Oh, he never had died, if you will. But remember what he asked for. He said, Father, give me the inheritance early. He said, I'm going to treat God like he's dead. I'm going to treat my father like he's dead. And even though he's saying God or his father was dead to him, when the father ran to him, he knew that his steps had been recovered. He was on his way home. And God has a way of knowing that life will teach us that we can't make it without him. Life has a way of teaching us that without him we become hopeless. But in him we are hope. Listen to this, full. I'm full of hope because I know God is still on the throne. And he got the final say even when it looked bad. Even when it looked all bad, he has the ability to turn around. And even with the scars, he'll make it be all good. Yeah. That's our hope tonight.